Hey guys, it is Trashton here with Peyton. He wanted to be here for this because today we are going to be reacting to me being on Pimp My Setup. This is the first episode of this season 3, and it is done by Swashin, also known as Matt Philly. I really enjoy his content, and yeah, let's just get right into it. You have any thoughts first?
I guarantee all the other ones will be better than yours.
Well, we'll see. This is going to have to be like a post-commentary. I'm not going to be able to put a face cam in it because my computer can't handle that, apparently. So, let's just go into it.
I know, you can't believe it. Pimp My Setup is finally back.
Okay, so he's doing his intro. It's going to be pretty lengthy, so we're just going to fast forward through that and get to the first setup, I guess.
And without further ado, it's time for episode 1 of Pimp My Setup.
It's time for the original setup show dedicated to providing you with tips, tricks, and feedback to pimp out your setup. Hosted by Matt Philly with new special guests every week. Coming at you live in 3, 2, 1.
How'd you feel that intro was?
Pretty good, Charles.
That was pretty good.
Better than yours.
Pretty OG, because I've been watching this series for a while. He's had that for a while.
Each episode is going to have 5 setups. We're keeping the same rating system, which is 5 categories, each out of 10 points. And for now, since it's just me, it's going to be times 2. So every episode, I'll go through each setup and I'll give my pros, my cons, some ideas that I have. So that's a quick explanation on how everything's going to work for this format, unless I make any changes in the future. But for now, that's how we're doing things.
Now that is going to be cool. So he's going to have a rating out of 10 for my setup and all the rest of them. There's going to be 4 others. So he says he's going to give pros and cons. I'm really excited to hear what he has to say about mine. So let's go ahead and see what he's got first.
Without further ado, let's finally get into the setups. So first up, we have Robin. Robin is 15 years old and he uses the setup for gaming, watching movies, and schoolwork. So the first thing I realize in this setup is that it's simple, it's straightforward, very easy to digest. The blank walls, not helping. That is a blank canvas, quite literally. And what you should do is put something up there, even if it has black and red and it's a big print, something that just goes into your personality, tells a little bit about yourself, because the problem with this is anybody can replicate this.
So he's not liking this setup because it's got no personality, so replace it with a Rolex. No,
I was going to say that.
That was like from Item's diss track.
Say that.
Anyways, mine's got way more personality.
No, it really
because
doesn't. Potted plant.
we got the potted plant. Go grab that.
Hi, I'm a plant. And I live on Trashton's desk. Dab!
I wonder what he's gonna think about my potted plant, because that right there is personality.
I'm not a fan of fake plants. I don't know if it's fake or it's real.
Let's keep going.
But ultimately, I gave him 9 on wire management, 10 on out of sight, out of mind, 9 on usability, 9 on accessories, and a 5 on personality. So it goes to show personality is pretty important.
So that last guy with all of his red and 0 personality got 84 points
Personality.
out of 100. So we understand how this whole rating system works now, and we're pretty much gonna go watch mine. Mine is actually next in his video, but we're gonna put mine at the end so we can compare mine to all the other ones. So let's go ahead and watch the next one.
Let's move on to the next setup submitted by Lewis. He's 14, he uses setup for gaming, and he wants to know what he can improve on. I have to be honest with you, Lewis, this is confusing. Very, very confusing, because it's deceiving in the sense that you look at the top and you're like, great setup, good job. But you look below and you see a drawer right where your legs go.
So pretty much he's ripping this guy a new hole. We're just gonna skip over this setup.
Wait, aren't normally all of them this bad?
I don't know.
Usability really hurt Lewis because he got a 2, which brought his overall score to a 64.
Oh my god, this kid's trash! If you're in the red,
you don't want to be in the red. You want to be in the
get
green.
yellow.
That's like a D on that grade.
No, that's
a
D minus.
Yeah. Better take some tips from this man right here,
Lewis.
Oh boy.
Next setup is submitted by Jack. He's 15 years old. He uses setup for photography and photo editing, and this is what he said in his email. Hi, Matt. I was on episode 121 with a dual monitor setup, and after starting a business and saving money, I was able to buy a brand new monitor and take your advice. This new sexy monitor that you saved up and spent your hard-earned money on doesn't look as cool. And additionally, it's kind of being suffocated. Now, of course, there's breathing space, and I'm over-exaggerating, but it just doesn't work. And
Who get roasted, kid?
Why would you spend all your money on something that apparently to the master does not look good?
Disaster.
And also that you're not really fully utilizing each shelf. They're all kind of like one object here, one object there.
Let's just go ahead and comment on this. So we got Donald Trump's house, and then we got a spicy octopus.
Spicy. I think that's a Lego White House.
I do, and yeah, that's pretty cool. It is Lego. That's really
but like that's
I like it. I like
spicy
it.
octopus.
Good, good.
Oh.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg.
So I bet he got a little bit better than like.
I'm gonna guess 74.
74. That's what you think on this guy's setup.
Jack did pretty average, getting 2 7s, a 9, a 6, and an 8, bringing his score to a 74.
Wait, did you say that?
I said 74.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Roll the clip. I'm
yeah,
gonna guess 74.
Oh, Peyton, that was pretty dope. You actually guessed the number. Do you think we got better than 74?
I'm gonna say 69.
Alright. Okay,
Because he actually has a computer. You have Lenovo.
That's his grade for me. He gives
You're
me
gonna get 69, which
Okay.
is a C minus or a D plus.
The next and final setup of the day is submitted by Caleb. He's 13 years old. He uses a setup for YouTube. If you want to check him out, it's Dragon with 3 Z's because maybe the dragon's sleeping. I don't know what the reason is there. Then again, you have blank walls. This is something we see very often. So there really is no personality in this setup. I mean, you have a plant and mason jars full of random stuff. But that's not going to cut it.
0 personality.
He's gonna get 2 on personality.
Don't whack my mic. Oh, that must not sound good to the viewers.
Caleb did really well in some categories and just okay in others, but in personality, he only got a 2, which brought his score to a 66.
He's gonna get 2 on personality.
Oh, 66.
You're gonna
That's
get
deserving.
69.
So I get a little bit better than that according to Peyton. But way worse than the first guy. So let's go ahead and watch mine.
Next setup is submitted by Ashton, who's also 15. He uses setup for editing videos for his YouTube channel, Trashton. He watches...
Subscribe.
He watches YouTube, Netflix, plays some PS4 games, and all that fun stuff. You can tell this guy loves the Tigers. It's definitely no secret, and he's definitely a big baseball fan in general. He even has his name Ashton spelled out using different team logos, which I think is super cool.
That's
Yes, so dope. The personality is on fire.
It's gonna get
100% personality. Okay, never mind.
Super cool. And like the last setup, that was something that could be replicated. This can't be replicated. This is Ashton's setup.
This is Ashton's setup. It is Ashton's setup.
Subscribe to George Trash Rap, everybody! Subscribe!
Now, as far as the setup goes, it is very straightforward. It's a typical IKEA combo kit that we're seeing, and nothing wrong with that. Something I always recommend is a docking station, and this setup could definitely use one because
It's gonna rebuttal Lenovo. He's gonna make
Not the
Lenovo.
Not the Lenovo. I love Lenovo.
So bad.
Alright, wait, we gotta hear it.
also that right side, with having it empty, it's just kind of like driving me crazy, but I know you're probably using it for schoolwork or something like that, and if you're not using it for schoolwork, you didn't say, I would just kind of be confused as to like what you're looking to accomplish with a desk that long.
That's right. Even though I don't do my homework, but I do. Yeah,
You do your homework.
I do it whenever I have to do it. I put it over there and I do it.
But if you don't have to do it, you don't do it.
I don't.
Ashton did pretty damn well, getting 3 8s, a 9, and a 10, bringing his score to an 86. 9 and a 10, bringing
You got better than the first guy!
Let's go!
You have a Lenovo laptop!
Wait.
He got an 84!
9 and a 10, bringing his score.
Did you get an 86?
Let's go!
You got better than the first guy. He
Let's
actually
go.
had a good PC and a good
I don't need
monitor.
a PC to be the greatest.
No, yet.
10 out of 10 personality, boys! Yes, I use it for schoolwork!
The final scores are up on the board. Ashton wins with 86.
It's not good. Subscribe to
Let's go to the
Trashton.
personality on that last guy. The first guy, he had no personality, isn't it? Alrighty.
And Lewis gets the lowest score with a 64.
Taking out Lewis.
Lewis, L for Lewis.
So guys, thanks so much for watching this episode of Pimp My Setup. I'll see you next time. Don't forget, I'm not feeling you're not. Get out of my face. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the Flippity Flop.
Well,
Over 14,000 views on the video and no subscriptions. I've gotten like 4 subscriptions thanks to this shout out that he gave me, and hopefully you guys will do the same.
Alright, so basically I was done with the honors of doing the outro. So first of all, I would like to give a shout out to Moosin, the strongest planet on the family. Trash fam, peace, subscribe. I'm gone. Bye.